9 to 5 pays the bills, but what if your 5 to 9 could help pay for a few extras? Whether you're looking to make some spending money, pay down debt, or simply give your savings a boost, a side hustle could be the answer.
Yeah, sounds good. And the good news, it doesn't have to mean working around the clock. That sure is good news. Holly Wilbanks from Wilbanks Consulting Group is here to share flexible ways to turn your skills and spare time into extra cash. I think all of our ears perked up when we heard about this because we're all trying to figure out how to make a little extra money, right?
I think everybody is right now. The rising costs that are out there, inflation, everybody's feeling the pinch. And so it doesn't matter if you have a job, you're unemployed, you're a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for ways to kind of bring in a little extra. And that 5 to 9 can be a great time frame where you can just spend a couple of hours doing something extra that'll make you a little more money.
Okay, so full disclosure, when we were in commercial break, you know that I said to you, Holly, I love that we're talking about this. And here's why. I spend a lot of time on social media, so I see a lot of these kinds of things. I spend a lot of time at the anchor desk. There are real things and there are not real things. But first question for starters, this is a real thing. I know that's a stupid question, but right, this is a legit way to make money.
These are legit ways to make extra money. And to your point, you want to make sure that you do some research and you go about it the right way. But a lot of it is a really easy lift and isn't going to require you to do a whole lot more than what you might already have in terms of your skills and your resources.
Right.
Traditionally, we think of like our white collar people doing consulting work, sometimes project work like bookkeeping or writing or design work, especially social media, right?
Right.
But then we also have people who think of our educators. A lot of times they're tutoring or they're coaching.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a teacher to do that. If you have a skill or you have a good set with math or reading, you can be a tutor too. And then we have people who are doing seasonal or part-time extra work. Think of our holiday season coming up with all of the retailers there.
That's right.
Then you have people who are like, hey, I'll just wrap your holiday gifts for you. You don't have to think about that.
Yeah.
And they're making extra money doing that.
I love all of that. Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat here. So let's talk about some of the more unique side hustles.
Go ahead, Mike. No, it's exciting. It's what I said. Go ahead. Yeah.
So unique side hustles that we found. The one that I love the most is narrating audiobooks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I listen to audiobooks and I always think to myself, where do these people come from who are doing all these character voices and things? Anyone can do this. The setup you can do in your own home. It's not that expensive. And then Audible actually has a track where you can get started and work on it and become good over time and make money doing this.
It's so funny you mentioned this because my husband has been in the closet lately, like in the closet, in the bedroom.
Yeah.
He's doing some voice work. It's wild. It's crazy. That's a whole other segment.
Yeah, I love this list that we're seeing on the screen. So here's something, what, for moms, dads, something with kids, right?
Absolutely.
You know kids.
So you may be a parent or you may just know kids well. You can put together little activity kits. I used to buy, a lady would make her own Play-Doh at home. She'd put these little trinkets in. Each kit had a theme, whether it was a holiday or a popular TV show or movie. I would buy them for my son. He loved them. I bought them then for nieces and nephews, friends for birthdays. She made a killing off of me. And like, they were just so easy to do, not too time consuming, and she made a little extra money. And then you've got the people who are doing senior citizen support. That's another new trend. Our baby boomers are aging.
And is that not in giant demand, right?
It is huge.
What is that? What is that?
Well, a lot of people think of the part where you like drive them to and from their doctor's appointments or their activities. But there is a demand to like, they have technology, whether it's a smartphone or streaming services. They don't necessarily know how to use them. And so they need somebody to teach them how to do that. People are making money off of that. And then we also finally have my personal favorite, the adulting concierges. We have a whole generation of young people. Think of college students and young professionals who don't know how to do basic life tasks.
I see.
Very savvy adults have figured this out, and they are getting paid either by the student or the young adult or the parents to help them figure out their lease, figure out their utilities, learn how to change their AC filter.
Oh my gosh, I never even heard of that one.
Yes.
So what do you do, like advertise on
social media, local groups? Think of your nextdoor.com perhaps, and then through word of mouth. And this is something people should really keep in mind. You've got to manage your expectations. Start small, one project at a time, do good work, build it up. The money will come,
That's great.
but don't think you're going to be an instant, millionaire.
This should have been a
Good stuff.
two-part segment.
Yeah, I know. We
Yeah.
have to have her back, right? Okay, so if you're interested in learning more and getting in contact with Holly and her team, we'll have a link up on the Wilbanks Consulting Group at kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.